8 minutes past 5. So I thought I'd get out a bit early while it's quiet. All that social distancing, and all I want to do is be on my own. Like honeysuckle. So, honeysuckle, if you pick a flower and you suckle the honey, just bite a tip off, it's really sweet. Some are sweeter than others. It's a lot like life. Hey miss, little rat in you. Big old fallow deer. He's looking right at me. Oh, I'll have to crop that so I can't zoom in, but he's centre about there. There's a few of them. Press him back to his tree climbing antics. A little shelter I built like 2 years ago, still up. I don't know if any of you guys have seen this before. This is my cook kit. So, thanks miss. Not for you, go away. So I've got a few coffees in there. Some soups, and it all sits nicely in that I'm trying to think what it is. It's like a washing powder box. Right, so there's a heat shield in there if I want it, a titanium one. I can also use that to fill up with water if I'm near a water source, which is the reason I use the plastic. But it keeps it all in one little pot. Thanks miss. Then I've got a little lever pot picker upper, which is just like seriously quickly made, and a pot scourer. Because when you're cooking porridge in a titanium cup on gas, you can guarantee it will always stick. When it misses, yes it will. So jet boily type stand. Put someone level. And then in this bag there's a Icklebick lighter. And then one of the what are they? The BRS stoves, little titanium, just nice and small. I have many other stoves, I just thought I'd grab this one this morning. Dogs are enjoying being out in the woods, sitting there chilling. Something level. No, not for doges. Back. Listen. You're an idiot. Hello, miss. Hiding behind me. You're a good girl, aren't you? You're a good girl. You are. Good girl. Come on, Preston. Give him up it. Right, because this is tap water, I'm not going to boil it. Obviously, if I'd used stream water or something like that, yes, I would boil it just to kill the bugs. But otherwise, I'm just going to sit here for 3 hours trying to drink a cup of coffee because it's too bloody hot. Got some 3-in-1 caramel coffees. Ooh, exciting! Tried these before actually. They're all right. They're all right. How different. While on the subject of just making a brew, when you're using these, right, take the rubbish home with you. But the bit that bugs me is this top corner. When people open like a Mars bar or whatever, you find tons of those. People, you know, are not total animals. They'll take this bit, but it's that initial tag. So what I tend to do is tear it, but leave that tag on, or try and split it downwards. Because I don't want to be, you know, having that. Even if I put it in my pocket, you take your hands in and out your pockets, it ends up just falling out. So try opening them in a different way instead of just ripping the top off. If that makes any kind of sense. God, so nice to be here early. Just the birds are so much more chatty. Right, so this is recording on super view, like full on fisheye lens, but yeah, so this is recording on super view, which is like mega fisheye lens type thing on the GoPro. So when you're walking in the woods, right, you really need to start using this peripheral vision, right? So if you're just sitting here, right, you're not just looking straight ahead. It's really hard to describe because obviously you can see me on the screen, but if you see like something move out the corner of your eye, you can also instantly focus on it. Right, and also, where should you be looking? Oh, if I get a pointy stick. Yeah, so also where should you be looking? So it's a bit like driving a car, you need to be looking here, right? Because that is where you're going to see wildlife and stuff before it sees you. Yeah, so right off in that distance, as far as you can see, but about that height. If you're looking for deer, foxes, that sort of stuff, if you're looking for birds, look up high in the trees. Looking for rabbits, look down here. But it's that, just keep scoping and use your peripheral vision. You see a slightest little movement, stop, right? Because if it's a deer, they really pick up on movement, and if you stand still enough and they don't notice you, if they're looking away, you can actually walk very slowly towards them. Dogs don't tend to bother deer that much. They don't see them as a threat, but as soon as they see a human, they kick off. But saying that, I just saw something move down there, something pretty big, so there may be a deer down there. Just like straight down there. But yeah, I find that sort of a really useful little thing to do, and it's just that you're constantly scoping along that line, looking for something about the size of a boxer dog, a dark brown colour that's not tree-like. That would be a muntjac. And anything bigger than that, you're talking, you know, fallow red deer. Yeah. So, but muntjacs, I've seen muntjacs in this wood for the first time straight after lockdown. Actually, I've not seen them in here before, but they're everywhere. They're really starting to massively spread across the country, but not an indigenous species. So they shouldn't be here. And apparently, if you find an injured muntjac and you take it to the vets, they now have to put it down. They won't treat it and look after it. So if you find an injured muntjac, other than put it in your freezer, yeah, look after it at home, otherwise it will be put down. So it can climb trees, but he can't turn round. What are you doing? You're going to breaking a leg, you moron. You've got to stick up your arse now. Part orangutan. Oh dear. What a beautiful morning. Seeing this steaming pile of excrement, Nobby on Step Away from the Screens has made himself a kayak. Press down, get off. Yes, he's made so he's made himself a kayak with cling film and scrap wood. He's going to be doing 14 miles on it on Saturday, which sounds interesting. I got a feeling it's going to fall to bits, so it's well worth watching the video. But the build video and the testing videos are already up as well on his screen, on his channel. So, worth a look if you want to have a laugh and see a fat bloke get wet. Such a beautiful day. Starting to cloud up a bit now. You always get that beautiful blue morning and you think, oh, I'm going to see a brilliant sunrise. As soon as the sun breaks the horizon, causes condensation in the atmosphere, boom, cloud. But it will burn off once it gets a bit more altitude to it. It'll be fine. There's a hare over there. See him standing up? Just hope the dog doesn't see him. He's a big one as well. How's that for a view? So, glorious morning. Absolutely glorious. Dogs don't appreciate it, they don't appreciate anything, do they? What a nice day. Miss your wet. Doggy dog, look at the state of you. Big nose. Preston, have you got a big nose? Preston, big nose. Hey. Right, footpath goes off that way, but I ain't going to risk getting a seed in the doggo's ears, so we'll carry straight on here. Not 100% sure, but that might be chamomile. From chamomile tea. Oh, thanks, Weston. Looks like it, but the heads look a bit big. Who knows? Not me. Don't drink tea, so I don't care. Fizzles, that's more my speed.